What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Mel DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give my favorite plays for today. We got a 9-game main slate. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon. Always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into these plays, y'all. Going my first pick, going to our point guard spot. Well, I'm going to look at Kevin Porter Jr., 7,400 on DraftKings, even cheaper on FanDuel. Get him for 6,800. Going against OKC. He has done well. Houston's on a 3-game winning streak. He's averaging 38.1 fantasy points a game in the past 5, averaging 13 points, 8.2 assists a game, 25% in usage, in which he's averaging 48 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus OKC this season. Check him out. So something to consider for Kevin Porter. He has a great correlation with Wood. OKC to allow an average 35 fantasy points to the starting point guards. Love this play for KPJ in the spot for today. All right, now going for some savings, y'all. Facundo Campazzo going against Orlando at 3,900. Like this play on DraftKings, and where he's averaging 22.5 fantasy points in the past 5 games, averaging around 26 minutes a game. And Orlando's bottom tier versus the PG reserves. So I like the spot for him. He had 25, 24, 21 in the last 3 games. So if you need some savings at 3.9 on DraftKings, I think Campazzo's in a good spot for today. All right, let's go to our next play, going to our shooting guards. We go Terry Rozier. He's been tearing it up, y'all. Going against Milwaukee, he's 7,200 on DraftKings. He is priced up on FanDuel at 78, but man, he's averaging 44.6 fantasy points in the past 5 games, around 27 points, 36 minutes a game, around 24% in usage, averaging 32.6 fantasy points in down-paced games, and 102 to Milwaukee's at 99.1. So it is a down-paced game where he should hit value. But Milwaukee, they allow average 26.5 fantasy points to the starter shooting guard spot. Terry Rozier has a safe floor play for today. Another play you also consider is Kelly Oubre, dominating from the bench, 5,400 on DraftKings, 56 on FanDuel, averaging 23.8% usage in the past 5 games, around 19 points, and averaging 30 minutes a game. He's averaging 33 fantasy points in the past 4 games. Check it out. He had 30, 34, 39, 32 in the last 4. Kelly Oubre off the bench is a safe spot to consider if you want to pay down in the shooting guard spot. All right, let's go to our next play, going to our small forwards. We got Deshaun Tate at 5,400 on DraftKings, 56 on FanDuel. Last game when he played OKC, he had 37 fantasy points. He had 37, 31, 46 in the last 3 games against them, and where he's averaging 36.8 fantasy points against them this season, in which OKC allows an average 35.6 fantasy points to the starting power forward position, but he is small forward eligible. So Deshaun Tate is a safe spot to consider at his price tag on both platforms for today. Another play you want to look at for some savings, look at Danny Green at 3,400. Boy, I never thought he would go under 4K, but Danny Green going against Boston, he has done well against them. He had 27, 15, 23 in the last 3 games against Boston. So something to consider at his price point at 3.4 on DraftKings, where Boston allows an average 27.8 fantasy points to the starting small forward spot when at home. So if he gets the starting position for today, something to consider at his price point at 3.4. All right, let's go to our next play, going to our power forwards. We want to pay up. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo, 12,100 on DraftKings, getting for 11,200. Something to consider against Charlotte. He's averaging 60.9 fantasy points in the past 5 home games, 25 points, 12 rebounds a game, averaging 32% in usage, averaging 63.8 fantasy points in the past 5 games versus Charlotte in the past 2 seasons. So as you can see, he has great upside. So I understand why he's priced to where he is, but on FanDuel, it's still a great play. So I like the spot for Giannis. And Charlotte allows an average 31.3 fantasy points to the starting power forwards. For another play, we have Bobby Portis in a good spot at 6,800 on DraftKings, 65 on FanDuel against Charlotte. You definitely want to target bigs against Charlotte. Bobby Portis is averaging 40 fantasy points in the past 5 home games, around 18 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. Versus Charlotte, they allow an average 37 fantasy points to the starting center spot. So he is power forward eligible. So something to consider at this play for Bobby Portis against Charlotte for today. For other spots you could look at, you got Aaron Gordon going against his former team against Orlando at 6,700 on DraftKings, 63 on FanDuel, and where he's also been playing well. He's averaging 35.6 fantasy points in the past 5 games, averaging 18.7 rebounds a game. And looking at Orlando, they allow average 34 fantasy points to the starting power forward spot. So you got the formal team narrative. Aaron Gordon, he should be a safe floor play for today if you want to pay down at this price point. Go to our last play, going to our centers. Christian Wood, he's been dominating. He has 60 and 64 in the last 2 games. He's 89 on DraftKings. Also still a good spot on FanDuel at 8,600. He correlates well with KPJ. OKC that allow an average 31.8 fantasy points to the starting center spot. He also averaging 50.7 fantasy points in the past 3 games versus OKC this season. So definitely check that out. He had a 60, 31, and a 61 in the last 3 this season. So Christian Wood is a great play to consider. Definitely like the Houston stack for today. Going for some value plays. Victor Zubac at 5,100 on DraftKings. He has 56 on FanDuel going against Sacramento, and where he's averaging 31.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Sacramento this season at home. So he had 33 and a 31. So something to look at for Zubac at 5,100 on DraftKings. Sacramento allows an average 33.5 fantasy points to the starting center spot, around 11.2 rebounds a game to the position, and he's averaging 8.4 rebounds a game in the past 5 games. So Zubac could be a low-owned guy to look at for the center position. Also, another play is Daniel Gafford. He's been crushing it lately. He's 4,800 on DraftKings, 58 on FanDuel. So Daniel Gafford, once again, he's averaging 28.5 fantasy points in the past 5, but in the past 3 games, he's averaging 34.3. So he had 2 37 fantasy point games and a 31 last game. And going against Minnesota, they allow average 39.2 fantasy points to the starting centers, 41.2 in the past 20 away games. So Gafford at his price point is still value on DraftKings. So these are my favorite plays. Y'all like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools and link in my description. You want to sign up, it's $1 up to 30 days. When you sign up, you get access to the NBA cheat sheet, your sleepers and your studs, the lineup optimizer to generate quality lineups. Click on the watch players, you get access to my player pool up top for Watch Melo's DFS picks. Hope everybody's have a great day. It's Melo BFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.